half man, half goat face, hugger tugging on my throat. Then her tail became the spine, spread the nervous system, traveled through time. The third eye of the mind, sunshine to the blind, ignite liquid light, create breath in sight. So when the stars in dark fight, pterodactyls are born, dinosaur, lizard in natural form. After ages, epochs, blizzards and storms, it is ice age as we sharpen bronze blades. First art is drawn on the walls of a cave. My dead and God saved Abel from Cain's hand. The Cain became man of the land. This is Canaan with a K9 by my side at all times as I ride from Nubia to Jerusalem. Babylon was built, flying in Hindu on magical guilds. From the coat of the bull to Bullock's milk, you will mummify the pharaoh in black and gold till. This my only arrow, keep my eye on the sparrow. I keep my eye on the sparrow, cause this my only arrow. This my only arrow, keep my eye on the sparrow. I keep my eye on the sparrow, cause this my only arrow. El Shaddai, Mount Sinai, Aquila the eagle, we fly high. Got the wise guy, a child of Israel, but is he real? And did he kill? Whatever done on this battlefield, it is God's will. When I dance in your skin, I got no chill, then blood spill. On the wheels of the chariot, we carry it to Greece. We seek war and peace, create hordes and streets. Looping our on our leash, birth the Byzantine peace. From the west to the east, village to village, for a medieval feast. Sprinkle acid in your yeast and lead in your wine. A crown for the clown as we rewrite time. Kings and queens deserve everything that we find outside of the garden of the lights. Baby, it's all crime, only Marys will cry. Saints pray no, never mind, till the witches start to fly. Laugh at the traitor that's amputated and fried. That's my only arrow, keep my eye on the sparrow. I keep my eye on the sparrow, cause this my only arrow. This my only arrow, keep my eye on the sparrow. I keep my eye on the sparrow, cause this my only arrow. Ahoy, the decoy, we got slaves to employ. They operate like animals, their souls are void, but don't make no noise. The natives will get you and eat you alive. After I gather their gold, I'll be wearing their hide. Without a godfather clock, the Mayans don't know time. Nobody's equal without the equine, amigo and negro, hung from a thin line. Cartels and sambos, have some fun and some wine. From the boat to the dollar, we operate by the sign. Is it lies that we have? Stab the flag in the land, the moon in the sand. Put your hands behind your back for the contraband. Now we let clocks demand. Souls to the black hole, is that cold here? Open a can of whoop ass, on me hold my beer. As we dance with the carcass and we piss on fear. This is the money religion and our God is clear. This my only arrow, keep my eye on the sparrow. I keep my eye on the sparrow, cause this my only arrow. This my only arrow, keep my eye on the sparrow. I keep my eye on the sparrow, cause this my only arrow. The Coptic. Everybody said they was gonna hold me down, till I wrote a couple books, niggas don't know me now. Broke the whole world down like an OG Kush Brown, then I passed it all around, cause I'm known around town. And I can't be greedy, gotta get to the needy, gotta live in the city, in the bright lights fight. Everybody think they tight, but the 5 mic tribes don't come in no type of dance. You get no second chance when you fall with the dog head balls in your hog headlights in the fog. In the middle of the desert, we was counting trips together, then I saw your bird feathers, then your flock got measured, watch your body drop like hot embers. When we speak business, don't have the hot temper. Never was a pretender, just need to go get her with a fat derriere, we put 2 in the air. Then she takes it as a bear and ride me in the chair till the time got lost. How you test God? I already hung on the cross. How you test the devil when I pissed on the cross? Where's some spaceship, bitch? It's time to live, dog. You get with Chris the Call. Oh, hell, the A-dog. The bill, it pays off. Yeah, carry your mouth. Watch your them out, cause it gets very scary, that's out. Boss, what's that about? Leave them hanging on trees, so screens and G's, yeah, they be in the breeze. Seen so many things, cartel, money, sour cream and cheese. With the guacamole, I'm the one and only. Halo call me, they gave you the OG holy. No one is before me, better know it. Show gon' show it. It's that Holy Ghost shit with my Bloody Mary. On the block, you love getting dust with my fairies. I'm concealed with the carry, I'm too real for the sherry. For the likes and comments, you'll wish and promise. Shit you spit be garbage. Get kicked with a mix of piss and 5 mint. I'm a super soaker. Never will a troop be over for the hot Ruger holder. When the ice makes you colder, advice for a true soldier. What a loser with soldier. You are Joe without a Johnson, throw the retreat to the mob. Hoes want the boyfriend, then give him a bob. Cause I need me a slave, free labor as always. Been the way to get paid. Came from the grave of strange fruit decay. Never lose my way. This is presidential credentials with a gritty nipple. Big hips on the bitch, call her hungry hippo. Hop in the Hummer like the blunt with the zipple. Make life so simple. I'm a all another nigga and you bitches in the middle. This is Batman, Robin, the Joker and the Riddle. Poke holes in the little. This is God official. In the blood, in the tissue. You don't want that issue. Grandma will miss you. Mock my word, the block will burn. When it's not your turn, better plot and learn. Cause when ain't turn, it's not your concern. Sing like a mockingbird just to get out the cage. This is undead covered in a werewolf's rage. Count Dracula game. Sleep during the day. This is nocturnal. Glock burn hoes. Dante's Inferno. Faith size of a kernel corn. 82, 83. Yes, a pimp was born. Wanna hate on me, take it up with the Lord. And don't say what for. Don't be jealous of the good fellas. Niggas got a good grip of what the truth tells us. The Gnostic.
Ooh. I had to do shouts out to E40. No, it's April 4th. It's been a very heavy day. Like every day has been heavy since the Mercury retrograde came in April 1st. Let's start out by saying, give our thanks to Saint Benedict the Moor, Saint Isidore of Seville, Saint Tupac Shakur, and also Maya Angelou was born on this day. And rest in peace to Martin Luther King, who died on this day. It's a lot of energy, Peace to Corey Waller, who said he's a student of knowledge. And yes, that's good to be a student. And that's what a lot of people want to be, is the student. And to me, the student, we're all students in life, but we want to progress past that. I'm a man of progression, as you have definitely seen over the years with me. Progression takes time, and you want to be strategical when you do it, of course, so it's solid and it's real. So we all need to be financiers of knowledge and keepers of knowledge, preservers of knowledge, not just a student. A lot of people want to choose that position of being a student so they don't have any responsibilities. Hold on real quick. Hello.
Did you listen to Cowboy Carter?
No. You got a minute? You gonna be up for a minute?
Yeah, but I'm going to be home in 20 minutes and then I'm done. I can't talk.
Okay, well, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna text you first, but I'm in the middle of something. All right. So that was a friend of mine wants me to listen to the Cowboy Carter album. I haven't listened to it yet. Supposedly Beyonce sang opera on the album. There's Willie Nelson on the album, and also Dolly Parton, and I think also the Dixie Chicks. So we'll see. I'll listen to it. I'll give it some breathing room, But back to what I was saying. Somebody stated the last video I did. Let's talk about it. So I got on LinkedIn, and when I got on LinkedIn, I been shopping myself basically to get a lot of lectures and get on other people's platforms and to talk about the kicked out of heaven and things of that nature. And I ran into Miss L. She was interested, so she brought me onto her platform, and this was the second show that we did. She invited me back on. When she invited me back on, I didn't know nothing about this pastor that was there, nor did I want to engage with him in any debating format. And what you just saw right there, his whole body language when he just first looked at me and he did the digital. He did the Terminator digital of looking at a person's face, which everybody naturally does. So when people look at me, sometimes they pick up, oh, this is some old regular nigga. This nigga think he knows something. Or, some females look at me and be like, oh, he's a loving father. And then some women will look at me and be like, oh, he's a savage pimp. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people will pick up different things from me. When it comes to black males, they pick up a lot of different paradigms looking at my face, or a lot of different dimensions that I've been through, now control, have published to my name, have published to my alias, and they automatically get combative. And that's what niggas do. Niggas got what I call the Thriller in Manila syndrome. They got the King Kong syndrome, where whenever they see another nigga, they always win a battle because they're not content within themselves, and they want to hoorah themselves against the planet of, I'm the biggest nigga and I've done the killing and I've got the kilo and all this old dumbass inferior shit. You see, so the nigga saw me, and you can see it as soon as he saw me come up. This nigga automatically wanted to go into the battle realm. And got demolished. Your shit is weak. There's no pastor in America that could fuck with my line. You can pull up any one of them. I don't give a fuck who they is. Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes. I don't give a fuck who none of them niggas is. We can get down, my nigga, with the debate on any one of the subjects when it comes to history or religion or whatever. And I'm not of your cloth, you understand. So because I'm not cut within your cloth, and nor am I submissive, I'm on the outside. I'm not what you want to call a field nigga. I'm not what you want to call a house nigga. I'm one of those niggas that's in the swamps, and I got to stay away from niggas, and I got to stay away from whites alike. You dig what I'm saying? Because both of y'all have ill intent. And even if you don't have ill intent in the beginning, I've been through so many different forms and styles of relationships that I understand in the beginning it's all beautiful, but in the end it's all ugly. And that's usually how it works. So I just keep the distance. And what you saw right there is why I keep the distance. You see, motherfuckers want to be combative. And if we go into combat, sometimes it will extend past verbal. And I don't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? And so I just keep the distance because I like my calm, nature with things. I don't, and even though a lot of my fans may have a problem with that, because the fans, they want you to be all hype and jumping around like doing the Charleston White and shit, yelling and all this other shit. I'm not doing no fake ass facade, bro. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? My life is dedicated to my children. My life is dedicated to my staff. My life is dedicated to my fans, I think. But my fans be trying to require shit out of me that I'm not your bitch. I'm not your monkey. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for you to feel good. I mean, I guess I do have that attraction. I make people feel good because I'm comfortable with life. So other people want to be comfortable because they're filled with a bunch of anxiety bullshit. You're filled with a bunch of lies and dogmatic shit. Just like we saw with the preacher. He was filled with lies. He started lying and acting like he didn't know who Anita Baker was, or acting like he didn't know who Luther Vandross was because he didn't want to be culturally related to me. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. We are culturally related, nigga, and we understand these things. But he was talking about Biggie in the beginning of the video. You're lying here on the video. You're lying right here. We've already caught you in bitch nigga status. Right here, my nigga. You see how it works? You see, this is the type of shit I'm dealing with people. You see what I'm saying? I don't move or think in that format, and I don't know how to structure my brain, nor am I going to do the extra mental work to structure my brain for a fucking dumbass. You see what I'm saying? That just can't be real within the scenario of what the fuck is going on. You just can't be thorough. And I caught you within your lies, and now you look like a fucking fool on the YouTube in front of the world. You look like a fucking fool in front of the lady that Miss L, who brought you onto her platform. You look like an idiot, nigga. You ain't running shit. You ain't fucked enough pussy, nigga, to run a goddamn thing, nigga. You get your bitch ass out the motherfucking way. That's all there is to it. You ain't hold, nigga. You know, you never was hold, nigga. You ain't did enough shit on the streets. You ain't did enough shit on a bitch's head. You ain't did enough shit on a nigga's head to run a motherfucking thing. That's why your ass got motherfucking plundered, nigga. Get the fuck out of here with your weak ass shit. Nigga's a weak nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's all there is to that. You know what I'm saying? So it got proven right there within the midst of that video. A lot of people saw it. Oh, well, you chose to embarrass yourself by being a fucking liar. You know, we are culturally related, nigga. You do understand the elements, nigga. Shut the fuck up. You know, and that's just the bottom line. You know, so it's very funny. One of my fans said on the thing on the video, he put up a comment and said the pastor is Europeanized, and I thought that was awesomeness. I thought that statement was so unique. Look at this. Your boy done wrote a 3-volume series. You know, peace to Saint Isidore of Seville again, because he is the encyclopedia. That's why I'm the last scholar of the ancient world, is because of this material right here, right here. So you see, okay, I wrote the medieval. It's published to my birth name. My birth name means the ancient bookmaker. And the homie called the pastor Europeanized. And I thought that was real interesting. I said, how is he's Europeanized and I remained, nigga, I remained millennial, I remained, you know what I'm saying, which is the homie, you know, and I have written all of this material and it's published in my name and it's in the Oxford and the Cambridge and the so on and the so forth. You see, I thought that was real awesome because he was right. He's Europeanized. You are what you can get all my books on. Don't go to Amazon. You want to ask for my websites to get the books directly from me. You go to kickedoutofheaven.com is where we go, okay, to get the material. If you live overseas in another country, then you're going to have to pay about $160 on shipping and handling, okay? And that's not my fault, okay? If you want to look at where the power is at on the Amazon, then you can go and you can put my name in the search engine and it's there. All my material shows up. And I only have one copy of the Encyclopedia on the Alchemy of Women left. Okay? And that is the soft cover, volume 1 and volume 2, and it is available at thewomansalchemy.com, which I build all my websites and I finance them, and which everybody needs to finance them. Yeah, just because I talk aggressive, don't think that I'm getting at you or no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I got sons here, and that's who I talk to the majority of my life. You know, I'm talking to niggas. So there's aggression there, and I appreciate that, Samuel. You didn't take the way I'm talking with any form of offense. That's how real men do. So get the books at the kickedoutofheaven.com. They're going for $50 right now. I need your support in the darkest hour. You understand? I think I might have to play that song when we get up out of here. Let me see. Do I even have it up here loaded? Horsepower in the darkest hour. Yeah, it's a dark hour for the world right now. You know, because yeah, we're gonna play that song on the way out. But it's a dark hour coming for everybody. Mercury retrograde is working on the head. Came in April 1st and is going out April 25th. Um, you know, niggas be out here bullshitting. Niggas be out here be breaking little girls' hearts and shit. And motherfuckers be having these fantasies in their mind that they try to apply to the world. And it's not going to happen. You need to deal with what you see and stop developing fantasies in your brain and trying to impose it on the planet, because that's not going to work unless you have a proper processing for how human nature operates. And you can develop a puzzle piece that syncs with the operation of the world, and you can put those puzzle pieces together, and then we have a beautiful painting. We have a picture to look at, and that's what my literature is. My literature is developed in puzzle piece format, you know, and we put it in a book which is accepted by the world. Okay, and it goes together. You know what I'm saying? I think I might even put the link up in the comments. I'm gonna put the link up in the comments. Okay. If you look insane and you trying to come up on my video, we not gonna do it. You're not coming through. Cause there be insane looking niggas. I could look at you and tell if your brain is together or not, by your upkeep. It's very clear. If you look unkept, then we're not gonna do it. Like if a Umar Johnson looking nigga was to come up on my video right now, no nigga, I'm not gonna let you speak at all. You look unkept. You look like your deodorant is cinnamon sticks, nigga. We don't do that. We put on cologne over here. We move in a format where you can't tell who or what I am, okay? And you can't tell what I know, and you can't tell what I'm about to do. And that is what we're going, that's the position we're going to remain in at all times. I remember when I was at the Million Man March with an ex homie. This nigga, he pulled a funny style card on me, you know. We was at the Million Man March and I passed up some NOY niggas and they just stopped and stared at me, and the whole energy that they were staring at was, oh, ain't no black male supposed to have no uprightness without Elijah Muhammad type mentality. Like, nigga, get the fuck out of here. There's books about subjects all throughout the library. What makes you think I got to go through the Negro route? Like, there's some great wall of Benin built around the black culture that we can't do shit without another nigga, and we got to prove everything to another nigga. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about? Niggas don't control their own shit on the planet, and you think you the hierarchy a nigga got to go through. Nigga don't got to go through you. Put some bullets through your monkey ass, nigga. Okay? Remove your monkey ass. And you ain't got no authority on a motherfucking thing underneath the sun. What makes you think I got to go through you, nigga? Huh? Exactly. You have no authority. Fuck you talking about. And I don't even think I got authority, but I'm finna move how the fuck I want to move. Fuck your rules, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Moore is up here, got the same mentality, but could never bring in Saint Benedict the Moor. That was my responsibility. Okay, Saint Benedict the Moor. Let's show y'all what Saint Benedict the Moor looked like. These big ass books, fuck around and break your wrist. Ugh. Horsepower in my darkest hour. Yeah, so here it is right here. We go to the back. There it is right there. Boomaye. This is what Saint Benedict the Moor looks like. Do you see it? Yeah, you see it right there. You see it? Saint Benedict the Moor as he lays in a glass coffin in Palermo, Italy. Palermo, Italy is the Godfather movie, Godfather Part 3. You dig? Very deep metaphysics with me in that movie, Godfather. Always know that the reality is a person's home, going out and about and being out and being out and being out. Let's go out. Let's go out. All that shit be motherfuckers be putting on they fake. Moving fake, operating fake, stink, stench, fake, plastic melting, fake ass shit. I don't understand how to move through no fake shit. It takes too much work. It's too much mental work to be a fake ass nigga, man. It's too much, I'll just go into sceneries and just be quiet. I'll just be quiet because I'm not finna play the fake card, my nigga. We just gonna be quiet, my nigga. Appreciate that, Byron Samedi. Yeah, y'all talk up in the comments, man. We just kicking it right now. I'm not here to bang on nobody's head about think this way or do it that way or iron your clothes this way. I don't give a fuck about what another nigga doing. You understand? At one time, when I got up on the YouTube, it was in a position of what we call the Black Man's Bible. I saw a lot of retardation going on with my travels across the country and my dealings with black people and black males exclusively. And it was a lot of unnecessary shit. And I despise unnecessary activity, and I despise pointless activity. People who conduct activity that has no point at the end, like you watching a basketball game, right? You sat on your wide ass and you watched the basketball game for 3-4 hours. At the end of the basketball game, what did you gain? What was achieved? Did you learn anything? Did your bank account get fatter? No. So it was a pointless fucking activity. That's really the truth to it. And pointless activity, I despise motherfuckers who do pointless shit. I'm not going to do nothing pointless. I don't understand it. I suggest you don't neither. But everybody's going to do whatever the hell they want to do. Like the most pointless activity. Let me show you the most dumbest shit I've seen recently. Is what do they call it? Narrow cave diving or whatever. You get on the TikTok. The white boy be in the motherfucking cave trying to fit his whole body through a 2-inch space of some fucking rocks. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? What are you doing it for? What is the point? Do I have any advice for a 22-year-old? A 22-year-old right now, man, you better conquer that cunt. I'm gonna tell you that shit. You better and if you don't got a degree, you better go get you a degree too. Go get a degree and put yourself in a different atmosphere when it comes to production and connectivity in America. Go get a degree. All of y'all, male, female, I don't care. Go get a degree and do not get a degree in a common Negro field. African American studies will do nothing for you. Going to a HBCU means nothing. All universities in America are financed, controlled, and their curriculum and their propaganda is given to you by Caucasian males. Okay? And that is the bottom line. So that's all you have to do right now. If you're not in a university, yeah, be in business. That's good. Find you a unique space in business. Um, find you a unique space in business. And I can't think of too many courses that'll be in a university off of the top of the head right now. But just make sure that it's unique. Build your portfolio in a very unique way where you become a one of one. And usually when you do that and making yourself a one of one, when you leave that job or corporation and you get your severance package, your severance package will be in the millions because of your value and what you have done for the company and gaining millions for the company. Okay. Do not try to reinvent the wheel, people. Take your ass to a university. Me, I wasn't introduced to no. Hold on real quick. Yo, I'm doing a video real quick. You want to get on the video with me, nigga? All right, I'm gonna hit you right back when I'm done with this. All right. So, I was never introduced to the subjects. I was basically like thrown away. I was a black sheep in my family. So, when it comes to high school, I was doing a lot of gangster shit. I was in and out of the juvenile. I had caught some cases, and it was just I was basically thrown away. So I was never taught anything about a psychology, sociology, ontology, anthropology, or any of those other vast subjects that I like. I like those complexity subjects, but I like to go about them how I know. I don't want to hear what the professor states. And the reason why is because the professor is developing his philosophy or the new way to go about that course related to whatever specific industry courses that you have to take, because the industry courses don't come until the fourth year, based off of the prior professor. They're not going to go down to the complex motherboard system that I dealt with when it came to the Kicked Out of Heaven. Yeah, engineering, construction on the man, yeah, all of that. Infrastructure bills, yeah, all of that. Go get into government areas, go get into law, you know. That's what I'm going to tell people. I'm not going to tell you to work at Wendy's and then come home and then, put on your funny hat, put on the Burger King crown hat, and then try to learn um, ancient Egypt through some YouTube videos. Don't stagnate your life. Don't fuck up your life. When it comes to joining a fraternity or sorority, you're going to have to pay bills. That's also a grandfathered in system. But if we don't start now in a lot of these areas, your children won't be grandfathered in. So go ahead and start now. Um, Fraternities, like I said, you're going to have to pay dues monthly and a lot of other shit. So get yourself involved. I'm not going to tell you to go out here and sell no bean pies. I'm not going to tell you to get out here and sell the black soap and the incense and make some fucking candles in order to survive. Yeah, as a 22-year-old black male, stay focused on your studies, but also make sure that you conquer the pussy, because if you don't, the pussy going to conquer you, nigga, because they don't. A lot of them do go. A lot of the women are going to universities and they're getting degrees and whatnot, but they don't utilize them. They stay. They go off of what's the easy availability, and the easy availability is putting her legs behind her ears. That's just the easiest system for them. So that's what the majority are going to fall into doing by default, because they don't want to work. But then at the same time, yeah, right now, supposedly more women own homes in America than what men do. It's like, okay, it's good that you own more homes than what men own. Now clean them. You see how that works? Okay. Get your broom and fucking clean the homes that you own. That's how that shit works. Since you want to be big and bad and own the home, make sure the fucking kitchen is tight, motherfucking pots and pans in the motherfucker. You understand? Make sure the refrigerator is full and not one potato in it with eyes growing out of the fucking potato. You understand? Okay? That's what you do. All right. Stop with the dumb shit. Okay. Yeah, because man, this shit is went straight tampon in the fucking world, man. And I will never be in support of it. I'm the last scholar of the ancient world, man. My life is dedicated to the gods of old. I can't. This new system that you think you're turning your sexual organs around by taking some pills and shit, and people got problems with their booty and don't know what the fucking who to have sex with and all this old dumbass shit. And we done been bombarded for the past 10 years with sexual allegations of white male, black male, white male, black male, booty here, booty there. Somebody got raped over here. Somebody got touched over here. Somebody crying over here. Me too. This, that, fucking idiot. You know. That's a good question. What is Islam to me? Islam to me is just another system of correction for the animal. Because you are all animal. You are all mammal, hairy animal beast. Okay. That makes the sound. Okay. And you don't have any common courtesy. You don't have any love for your fellow people, fellow brother, fellow sister, and you don't take care. And then there's a lot of people who don't take care of their goddamn selves and hope that somebody else will take care of them. You have a lot of petty psychological structures that you use, and Islam is a system that says you no longer have to be animal. Okay. You eat the food like this, and you pray like this, and you make sure your woman is cloaked like this. So there is no animal desire. You have to restrict the animal desire, and the woman cannot be sexually invitive. She can't be, because she does not control her wares. Do you understand? And since we know you are a great animal, we will allow you to have 4 or 5 wives, to contain your animal vices and your horny desires, okay? Because you are human and you produce the hair on the back, motherfucker. Okay, and that's what all religions do. It doesn't matter what it is, you know. All religions say, you know, we need a system for the human because the human has bad parents. And their parents don't teach them no fucking common courtesy and don't know how to prepare them for the world because it's all a whole load of dumbass out here. You know, I mean, you don't need. I don't need religion. I love religion. I love all the gods. I love the Allah, the Jesus, the Yadava, the whatever. Okay, you know, I love them all. Okay, the saints. You know, all of them. The light side, the dark side. I love it all. Okay, let's be very clear. But when it comes to the God 720, I okay, let's put it to you like this. I'll put it in a short story. And I've told stories like this before, but this one is hilarious, right? So the Amazon dude shows up to the house and drops the box off at the door, like he's supposed to on his hourly pay. Okay. And then lo and behold, here comes the bandit. The Pink Panther bandit comes through the grass to steal the gift on the door. She steals it. Yank. She says, yoink, like they do in the Bart Simpson show. He says, yoink, I take your gift, nigga. I take your box. And what's so interesting about this shit is that you're dealing with the lowest level of retarded criminal. Just like these motherfuckers that was out here stealing people's luggage out of the airport. It's like, what did you niggas, a bunch of panty sniffers? What the fuck are you doing stealing somebody's luggage? What do you think you're gonna get out of somebody's luggage who's just going on a vacation? Dirty socks, you dumbass. You know what I'm saying? You see, real criminals is gonna think about what the fuck they getting, what they attained, and how to get rid of that shit and make it money, nigga, because we worried about the dollar bill. So the motherfuckers who just hit this truck over here in LA for the 30 billion in cash, them is real criminals. You dig what I'm saying? Not this motherfucker gonna creep up to your porch and pet your fucking poodle and steal your box, nigga. So she stole the box, right? And then the grass must have been like wet or something. And this nigga's over here in a soccer mom van waiting for her so he can peel off. She runs off with the box. Boom, she's in the grass. Crank. B, her whole leg breaks. You dumb bitch. So the fucking her leg breaks and her leg is just hanging like this now. It's literally like this. Like this is the leg part. The part to the foot is hanging like this and shit. It's like, nigga, what the fuck are we looking at? You stupid bitch. So then the motherfucker in the soccer mom van looks over and sees that shit and skirted off and left her ass. She was trying to stand back up. You can't. There's no more leg, you dumbass. The ankle is gone. The foot is gone. You lose. Do. You know, like when on the video game, you lose and now you got to start all over. You're a stupid motherfucker. And that's exactly what happens. You see, you go out, you do the dirty deed, and the dirty deed comes up and fucks you up. Okay. Because you have no common courtesy. You're not doing this out of a hunger. You're doing this out of some crystal meth retardation. You know, the man that is a thief out of hunger, you know, he gets forgiven for his crimes. Okay. And because he's doing it because he's hungry, he needs to eat, right? So this is what we're talking about here is just basic common courtesy, basic science, and these things should be coming from your parenting, and these things will definitely be shown to you when you go attempt the dark side. These things will be shown to you with the good results that you get from science, okay? On what you need to be doing and how you need to be relating and dealing with people. See, when you go over there, fuck around with the dark side. Some people are born for the dark side too, is what you also have to understand. And they will be successful in the dark side, and they understand the paradigm that comes with that. They understand the faults and the negatives that come with that dimension because they're born for it. So they're ready for jail. They're ready for, whatever comes, guns, death. Their job is to be the bandit, and the cop's job is to chase him. And then you have a lot of dumbasses who try to force themselves into that realm. So because they think they're gaining some form of masculinity or power when they go into that realm, and it's all degenerate shit. It's just like the past 10, 20 years. Is what's so interesting is how do people think that they were going to choose on all this degenerate shit and it was going to have good results. So 10, 20 years, you have chosen on the dumbass, you have chosen on the weakling, okay, the music. As when Lil Wayne came out with the Lollipop, I knew it was over. But I was already done with music way before that. And Lil Wayne is he is a god in hip hop. He is the god of the metaphor, and you cannot remove that. There was a lot of trials and tribulations and bad things that happened to the brother, that we don't know about, but we have seen the results of. We don't know the details of what happened. You weren't there. So all these fucking liars on the YouTube who's trying to impose that, oh, he did this with baby and all they was kissing and all this and that. You don't know shit. You shut the fuck up. But what we can do is go off of the results of what we see. Now, we see the dreads have become yellow, and you have blonde, and now they have disappeared from the scalp. We have seen the multitude of reports of the seizures. We've seen the he started the face tattoo trend, you know. Mike Tyson was the first one to have the face tattoo, but Mike Tyson is a war god, and we aren't in the relative status of the ferociousness of a Mike Tyson. So it didn't really affect and attach to the people. The people didn't really sync with that. They was like, well, he's Mike Tyson. He's already fucking the god of war. He's crazy. He fucking killed niggas. He fucking barbecue niggas. We don't know. He can do that. But when Lil Wayne did it, and he has the title of Little on his name, everybody's like, oh, I could do it too. I could. No, you can't, you dumbass. He's a millionaire and you have nothing. You work at Walmart. He is a gazillionaire. He is on stage with the legends. You work at fucking Walmart. You work at AutoZone, nigga. You are not in the financial relative position where you can put on the face tattoo. Now we have seen the face tattoo has categorized people into loser. You are a loser now. Okay. And it's funny, I'm out here on the West Coast. It'd be white girls out here getting the face tattoo, thinking they proving themselves to the Bloods and the Crips, and we gonna be the OG. We all OG. No, you are a dumbass as well. You are weakling. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. That's exactly what it is. You are a wannabe motherfucker. See, if you do anything that a Hollywood motherfucker is doing on TV, you are still a wannabe. You are a loser. You are the soulless motherfucker who's trying to find some life sustenance because you were, ignored by your parents. You were neglected. So you're out here in the world trying to search for mommy and daddy and shit. And you think you're gonna get some power and some respect by getting your fucking face tattooed. No, 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 no. It's not how it works. You're a dog chasing its own tail. You're running around in a circle. And that's why a lot of those individuals crash out. They end up crashing out. They end up causing car accidents on purpose. They end up raping the children. They end up getting up in the shootout, and they crash out on purpose. They may crash out indirectly in all these other ways to make it seem to you like they weren't crashing out. But deep down in the bowels of the pus of the brain, where the shit log resides, you understand. They understand that they have no future. So they're going to fuck themselves up on purpose. And that's exactly what they do. You're proving nothing to nobody. Do you understand? You are not the Little Wayne. So when he came out with the lollipop, I knew it was over. And we see now that the brother's face was all fucking super fat like a couple of months ago. Like, what the fuck was that shit? And then, then he went back skinny, and then the nigga skateboarding, then the nigga got a skate park, and then we don't know what happened. You got children everywhere with that. And what is with these rap niggas having children by the same fucking broad? A nigga like me, look here. There is so much pussy on planet Earth, nigga. And you niggas is millionaire niggas. Why the fuck you ain't over here, nigga? Nigga like me, I'm finna go to Poland, nigga. I'm finna go to South America, nigga. Go fuck with some royalty pussy over there, nigga. You don't know nothing about. Okay, but she know my name because she watched the TV and be like, great Negro, all over the TV. I'm on the TV. She knows the face and the power. I'm going down there. Why is all these raggedy niggas? And see, that's the whole thing. They brought in this whole stripper phase and the bride to get all these tattoos. And you niggas like whores. Why do you like whores? Why? I am not nigga, no. I will never do it. I'm not finna have no baby by a woman that got babies by another nigga. You done lost your goddamn mind. The baby will come out looking like a zebra. It will come out striped, nigga. It will come out looking checkerboard because there is residue from the prior male on your baby. How about that? You have residue on your child from another nigga. That's right. Because you niggas like dipping in the same fucking soup cunt. It's gumbo. It's not even cunt anymore. It's not even fresh pink pussy. It's like the bubblicious, the bubble yum. Do you understand? It's purple, it's pink, it's a slight green on the lip, dark brown. I don't know what the fuck you niggas is doing. And what type of nasty, moralist bitch is gonna do some shit like that? You better get the fuck away from me. You understand me? I would, man, please, a sexy red? Nigga, what? Nigga, if I had a little hood rat, you niggas would never know. You niggas would never know. There would be no evidence turned into the court. Okay. Nigga, please. If I had to take the bitch to the gas station, I'm like, here, bitch, get underneath this blanket. Now you can get in the car. Okay, bitch. I'll put you in the trunk, bitch. I don't want nobody seeing a motherfucking thing. Because it's for some odd reason. I don't know if it's the books I've written or the videos I do. I have touched the human soul like across the board. So, because there's a lot of different nationalities that come through Las Vegas. So I get a lot of crazy experiences. I was thinking about doing a video just talking about all the wild ass, like quantum physics, spiritual experiences I've had out here. Is fucking wild. But yeah, women of all races, people of all races, they look at me. I remember one time I was out there by myself, and this Indian dude, I was chilling against the wall, drinking my little whiskey or whatever, and this Indian dude walked past me, and he stopped and looked at me, and then he walked up to me and was like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "You look famous. Are you famous?" And Indians, like the ancient Hindu motherfuckers, they got like a different eyesight. They can like aura wise and all of that shit because of all their gods and their food intake and all of that. And then he walks over to his friends and he points at me. He's like, "That guy's famous over there. Like, what the fuck is going on?" Nigga, I'm like, nigga, I'm chilling. Can I enjoy my whiskey, please? God damn it. And niggas be up here bothering me with the bullshit. But I was like, yeah, I'm famous, dude. Yeah, whatever. And a lot of people I remember one time this black girl walked up to me and she just looked in my face like this and she just said, "Thank you," and just walked off. I'm like, whatever. People are weird. Humans, weirdo. Red flag up in this motherfucking human. God damn it. That's all I can say about the shit. But back to Lil Wayne, the nigga was a bad example to follow. You don't follow. You just appreciate the music, if you can. We don't know what has happened to him day to day, but we do see the results. and we see that he has degenerated, you know. Um and we see that with a lot of them. We see the degeneration with a lot of them, you know. And I don't want to relate, you know, with anybody because I don't know you, you know, and I don't look at you as nothing great. You know, I just see you as a human, you know, regardless of what you think your accomplishments are. I'm glad you think that for yourself, but I don't want to relate to anybody really, you know, because we're all different. And I like the uniqueness of us all being different. You know, I don't want to be like you. You know, if you want to be like me, then I don't know what to tell you, you know, good for you, you know, but I don't, you know, and I sort of have to change that shit because I'm not starstruck. So I'll be like, yeah, whatever, nigga. You know, because what you have is for you. And I don't really hop into the beggar mind frame, even though I have to play the beggar mind frame right now. Buy the books, nigga. Donate. For real. Okay. We have to play the beggar right now. You know, but you know, it's not a thing that I consistently do. You know, I'm usually a hustler of some sort, and I have something physical to pass over. So buy the books, okay, as I have provided, okay, and you'll get them in the mail, and you can advance your life and advance your understanding about everything around you, and make moves around everybody around you, and they don't know what the fuck is going on. And you will be great, David Blaine. You will be the Chris Angel, okay? Fucking around with the guy 720's material. So y'all go ahead and ask questions, say stuff up in the comments. A lot of people don't talk. I got 23 people in the room. Don't nobody say shit in the fucking comments, man. What is the problem? I go to other people's channels, motherfuckers' comments be flying. But you know, even if I get up on here and in my live, I got 100 some people, niggas ain't saying shit. What is the problem? Why do people come around me acting all fucking different? You know, like B, I don't get it. You know, but maybe it's not for me to get. You know, so once again, peace to Saint Isidore Seville, who rules over the internet. That is the saint that rules over the internet. Today is his feast day. And peace to Saint Benedict the Moor, the Catholic Moor, who is the father of specifically the Catholic Moors. Um, can I speak on Saint Martin de Porres? You really identify with him. He is the saint that's over interracialism, and he also, and one of his patronages is dogs. I like to use his story a lot because of the dog thing, and you know, the interracial thing as well. And you know, it's beautiful, you know, that Catholicism has provided these saints for us to feel a little bit more comfortable with our lives and the traumatic experiences that we go through. And Saint Martin de Porres was definitely the mulatto experience. So you can correlate him with, well, let me look him up real quick while we're talking. Let me see what we got here. And you can find his when you go to the grocery store, you go to the Mexican aisle or the candle aisle, and they'll always Saint Martin de Porres is one that's usually has his own candle. Same with Saint Augustine of Hippo. Saint Augustine of Hippo is another one of my incarnations. So definitely, um, you know, get him. Saint Augustine of Hippo, and then also Saint Anthony of Padua. You know, so Saint Martin of Porres. His attributes are a dog, a cat, a bird, and a mouse eating together from the same dish, which shows the unification of enemies, is what that is explaining. The broom, the crucifix, the rosary, and a heart. So that's the rosary beads, which he is usually seen with in his paintings. The broom is the sign of the cleaning and also the reverse of the witchcraft, you know, and that's why he carries the crucifix as well, which is definitely Jesus, but is also a torture device. Never forget that. Okay, and then his patronages is uh Vietnam, Mississippi, black people, hairstylists, innkeepers, lottery winners, mixed race people, poor people, public education, public health, public schools, race relations, social justice, state schools, and television. This is very interesting. So he stands over the television, most likely because the top actors that are, across the world, stemming from Hollywood, is going to be black actors, white actors. Okay. And that's why you see race relations as a part of his thing, and public schooling, which are all of these elements of things that stem out of America, you know. So, as one of his statements, it says right here, I am only a poor mulatto. So, he stands over anything that's in the interracial category, and that's definitely why he's also connected with Mississippi, which is, the layover from everything that happened in the Caribbean islands. Okay. And then you have the lottery and the lottery winners. So he's definitely one you want to have pictures of, or dedicate your rosary beads to, if you go play the lottery. So as you can see, within the Catholic structure, we recognize the status of gambling because that is what humans do. It is a part of the human paradigm, as gambling is genetically embedded inside human operation, which comes from caveman time periods. Okay. So um yeah. So, Saint Cecilia is one of my saints as well. She's over the music. That's November 22nd. And it's kind of funny because I remember on November 22nd, I went to Walmart to go grocery shop, and the lady that was she was the cashier. Her name was Cecilia. There she goes, right in front of you. It's a very hardcore matrix system when you understand the saints. And I had to break it down to her. I was like, yeah, this is your day, the feast day, the saint. She was Mexican, so she could relate, you know. Yeah. Why is history so distorted? So you won't be able to gain the power of the of yourself in other time periods. Okay, is how it works. History is so distorted, so you won't see, you know, the ghost of who you were in prior existences. Every civilization that lived on this planet, you were there in it. But there's ways to get to that, and that's by understanding. You have to go through history. You have to be excited and fascinated and infatuated about history. And when you go through history, um, you'll find your name, you'll find the repetition of things, that there's a cycle going on. You'll find your name, you'll find things related to you, like Brother Philip Shock. Um, I found Alexander the Great's father was name was Philip, and he had the long beard, and his statue looked just like him. And it was Great Warrior. And you have to be at an intellectual space where you could take this on and incarnate this energy. A lot of people don't. A lot of people get very scared because they didn't know that this was a reality, and a lot of people aren't psychologically prepared for that. And then they also may fall into a space of, nigga, who do you think you are to tell me who I am, and all this other type of shit. And humans think in very small, weak formats, so I just leave them the fuck alone. I mean, you just saw it with the preacher. I deal with that type of shit all the time. And so I just be like, man, I'll just stay quiet. I'm like, yeah, whatever. No, I don't know nothing, dog. Don't even come my way with the dumb shit. Just keep your combative, retarded ass over there. I'm good. You know. Um, yeah. So somebody stated here, um, I have serious, sophisticated topics. It's elite. I appreciate that. I didn't know it was elite as it is until I started seeing all of these crazy, universities reading my material, and they don't vouch it, but they definitely read it in the dark hour in the room, and then go out to the world and boast as if it's theirs, and it's crazy, you know. History drives you. That's good. Don't let books take over your life. Me recently, I've had to stop reading and writing, and so I can place myself around humans, and be able to talk with the layman's man, because every book you read ends up turning to be a brick in a wall that you develop around you, which separates you from humans, and then you're by yourself. Because people don't read, and the human wants to dance the funky chicken. Okay, they want to listen to the Uncle Luke and dance the funky chicken. This is the Negro. This is the Negro race that you are a part of that is irresponsible. They've been irresponsible for eons, and they're going to remain that way. Don't expect any form of greatness coming out of the nigga. Maybe a little poem from Shaniqua. It might come out every now and then, maybe a little children's book or some shit. But by majority rule, the nigga is going to remain irresponsible. They're going to remain argumentative, and they're going to remain combative. And they're going to find ways to do that so they can entertain the world and give great Sambo smile. Okay. With big, wide, white lips from ear to ear is what the nigger wants to do. And that's what the nigger will always do, because the nigger doesn't know anything else to do. They're going to put the gold on their teeth. They're going to, dance the jig. And, they're going to get drunk and slap five on the black hand side and have a good old time. And that is all that is important to the nigger. And that is what they will do. And that's what they've done for centuries. And that's what, I mean, you have to understand what I'm telling you. This is what's recorded in the historical documents of ancient Greece, my dog, that the satyrs were moving in the same format. You're going to dance and slap the five, and you're going to do nothing. And that's why you get admired by the blackface. They're going to put down the blackface on you, and they're going to imitate your lack of responsibility. And because that is the only true way that they can feel any form of freedom, is by duplicating the irresponsible mentality of the nigger and their freedom. Okay, that's what the blackface is. The blackface is saying, when other races put on blackface, what they're saying is that we can only feel true joy by being as free as the Negro, because the Negro picks up no racial responsibility. You have no technology responsibility. You have no science responsibility. You have no medical science understanding. And even if you do, you dedicate it to the other races that you learned this from. You do not have it amongst your own, because your own are inherently a hateful filled people. They will find ways to hate. They will find ways to destroy. They will find ways, that's why they love the ghetto, because the ghetto, each apartment is about maybe the same size as an African mud hut in the 1400s and 1300s. I bet you the white man went down there and measured the mud hut, okay, and he got an average on what each mud hut about the same distance, and they structured the ghetto apartments in the same size of the mud hut, and the Negro is happy. They're happy with the speaker box. Jamal comes through, banging the drum on the speaker box, and we can all dance the jig. Okay, and that's just what it is. That's what they're going to do. They're going to fight you to stay stupid. They don't want to know what they don't want to know anything. Okay, I've taught all races. I've taught Asians. I've taught whites. I've taught blacks. But I've only heard this statement out of black people. What I need to know that for? Because you're a dumbass. And that's why you need to know that. Okay? You need to loosen up the do-rag and let some air come into the skin and the skull of the mind. Okay? Is what you need to allow. And they're going to be angry. They're angry people. They're defiant people. The women get pregnant and they run away, you know. Um, I remember when I was writing the Real Nigga Etiquette Voodoo edition, my sister put me on to this one dude, this book that I gotta get back from her. And it was this white dude who basically was trying to find out what was wrong with black thinking since black people been invaded. Africa has been invaded by every single race on this planet for centuries, and they have yet to strike the intelligence to build any type of border around their continent or around their countries, or to develop a sound military structure. They have yet to do any of these things. And his summation after going down there and researching the habits of the Negro and designing and writing a book about it, his conclusion was is that the Negro does not love his woman and the Negro does not hate his enemy. And that's the bottom line to that one. You don't love your woman and you don't hate your enemy. You know, you will find excuses for all of your bullshit, you know, and then you will lie to yourself triple fold in order to make yourself believe that you're justified in whatever thought you structured up underneath the static of your naps. Do you understand? Um, so yeah, I don't dance, you know. I don't do none of that shit, man. We're gonna stay focused, you know. But yeah, it's getting late, so we're gonna close it out. Y'all go ahead and get the books. I'm not dissing you or anything. I'm just saying the realities, man. And people don't want those realities. You know what I'm saying? I'm calm. Okay, here's a question. Here's a question. Here we go. What's your thoughts on everything you spoke on in your Wire for War era coming to fruition right now? What's the thoughts? It bounces back to everything I said. Niggas ain't gonna do shit about it. I'm here by my solo, bro. Ain't nobody financed me to finance a situation to have any type of protection or to have any type of defense or to have any type of unity that develops a defense. I mean, the dude that just called my house phone while I'm doing this video, he's a mayor of a whole town in Sun Village, California. We have land, but do we have agreements from people, or do we have a bunch of niggas that's gonna come up running their mouth about their fucking ideas and shit that they don't even have any experience in? You see, like we deal with individuals who have experience in their field at least 10 to 20 years plus, and also have finances, or and if they can't um if they can't assist with finances, they can at least assist with what they know from experience, not guessing and guesstimating. So, I saw everything coming, but what we got to understand about is, with the wire for war thing, is that the robots and all that shit, they're not going to be developed. They if they would have if they were going to be developed, they would already be developed right now. And they're not going to be developed because these motherfuckers don't have the chips. They don't have the chips. They've exhausted all the resources and the materials they need. You remember about 5-10 years ago, every 2-3 days, it was coming out with a brand new phone. Every 2-3 days, it was coming out with a brand new console. What happened to all the plasma TVs they was fucking with 5-10 years ago? Exactly. Stupid motherfucker. Exhausted all the resources because everybody was trying to get rich. And you're going to get rich off the Negro because the Negro, the first one trying to show the world that I'm important. Look at me. I'm using the new form of technology. No, you're a dumbass. You are the guinea pig, motherfucker. What the fuck are you talking about? I remember when I was on the strip, them niggas was using them hoverboards, and then the hoverboards started blowing up and catching people's houses on fire. You don't see them hoverboards nowhere. But when we was on the strip, you only saw Negroes renting those fucking stupid shits out, and everybody was appreciating their own legs. But the Negro wanted to be like, oh, I'm Jetsons. Look at me. I'm popular. I'm 2084, and you niggas is still 1968. Nigga, shut the fuck up. The nigger has psychological issues. You understand? And that's all there is to it. Okay? He has psychological issues with this whole popularity fame thing. It's unnecessary. You understand? It doesn't do shit for you. So with the wire for war, the things that I discovered during that time period and where we're at right now, everything that I've said has come to fruition, whether that be robots, zombies, weather conditions, the tilting of the earth. I've talked about all of these layers. I've even delivered the children. We take care of the children, and niggas don't have no appreciation for none of that shit. We are not doing anything, if any, and I'm in a situation of growth. So that means you have to be in a family unit fucking around with me. I don't want single males and all this other weird shit. You niggas is weird. I don't want single motherfuckers around me, man. Motherfuckers be past 30 years old, ain't got no children, ain't got no woman around them. Nigga, you're a fucking weirdo. You have failed in life, nigga. You over here fucking on your dog, you bitch ass nigga. What the fuck you talking about? You over here 30, 33 years old, ain't conquered on no fucking cunt. You ain't conquered on no cunt. You ain't got no mental stability, B. You haven't dealt with the balancing and the unbalancing of the woman. You ain't had enough women cry on your fucking chest. So lay their head on your chest and go to sleep, nigga. You ain't had none of that. So you don't know how to close the deal. You understand? You don't know how to get to the finish line. You see, so I don't want no fucking weird ass niggas around me. You know what I'm saying? Is not the season. Single women, single women, they can hit the line. Y'all know the email, the guy 720 at Gmail. Because shit's hitting the fan right now. Money is gone because Biden gave it all to Ukraine. And now we are feeling the pinch of it on the lower levels. The income tax ain't been coming through. Everybody is fucked up right now. You need to donate. You need to buy the books and all of that. And we need the roundabout so we can get the dollar popping. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I have proven it 10, 20 fold. And motherfuckers is just watching and not acting. So whose fault is that? Not mine. See what we're talking about here? Fuck all the talking, nigga. Where's the action, nigga? You see, that's the line. Where's the action? Okay. And I'm not perfect. I have my faults. There's things I got to do too. And there's things that I'm not going to do because it's a waste of goddamn time, pointless ass activity. Everything out here has to be round up with the finalization of the dollar. And guess what? On the beginning stages of all corporations, including civilizations, guess what happens? It is the dark deed. It is the evil work. It is the crime that is doing it. Okay. America was developed off of human trafficking. Okay. And rape and pillage. Okay. Every single civilization was. And if you sit and see the Negro looks at these things and they want to complain about them and I ain't gonna do this, and they act like they try to impose like they got some saintly position. No, you're just a bitch. You know, you're a weak motherfucker. That's what you understand, okay? Because the majority of the saints that we're talking about went through very traumatic things, and a lot of them were criminals. There's a lot of saints that were murderers. There's a lot of saints that were thieves and all other types of stuff that gave their selves to the ways of righteousness because they saw the dark side. And the dark side is where you're going to get the money for anything. Every single industry in America started off with dark acts. Every single family that you see, like what you saw with the Puffy, his father was moving the kilo with the Frank Lucas. Do you understand me? And them niggas was killing niggas and doing all types of shit. And they balling, big billionaire balling. So every single bloodline that you see today that has the nepotism has killers in their bloodline who have killed for the defense of their own or have killed for the gain of the money. And if you do not have the balls to do that, get the fuck out of Dodge. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to do the evil deed in order to get the money. And that's just the bottom line. And you better do it in a tactical format where you don't get fucked up. Or you better do it in an understanding where you know that your day is coming as well. And make sure that you have gained enough through your evil deeds that you could pass it on, so then your children won't see the brunt of the evil deed. Your children will only see the goodness of the money that you attained. Okay. And they will be able to spend it and they will be able to live gracefully off of the money. Okay. And this is also what happened with the killers of the flower moon. You know, they got mother. There's a lot of families still balling today off of that shit. So if you gonna sit there and act like you too great, you too good, and you ain't gonna do the evil deed, you just gonna be a broke ass motherfucker. Okay, and that's all there is to that. You're gonna be a broke ass nigga over here begging about some shit, or you know, you're gonna be sitting over there looking jealous at the niggas that's balling and pulling up in the goddamn Rolls Royces or whatever because they went and did the evil work. And me myself, I'll even talk about myself in this light. I'm born for the dark side, and I've been fighting it the entire time. Part of this YouTube is me fighting living on the dark side, because I mean, who wants to play with the chances of going to the pen? You know, penitentiary chances ain't no fucking lightweight shit, you know. But I ended up writing literature so I could have a respectful face inside society and have a respectful career. But even when I did that, guess where I went? I ended up fucking around with the dark side. Okay, I'm trying to get away from the dark side, and I fuck around and write books about the goddamn devil. Okay, look at this shit. I didn't mean to do that. It just happened like that. You know? I mean, you know, niggas still eating, you know what I'm saying? But I can't get away from it because it's in my natal chart to do the dark arts. Okay. So that's why I'm still out here today. That's why I ain't had a job in 15 years. And I might have to go get a job right now because niggas is out here broke. You understand? A lot of shit done dried up on the street. I don't be letting y'all niggas know what the fuck I be doing and how I be moving on the motherfucking street and what really be going on. But because you don't need to know, that's not important for you. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm not none of these bitch ass niggas out here who done signed up to these new weak ass rules of self snitching. I don't snitch on myself, nigga. Now I done broke down a lot of crazy shit I did in the black man's Bible, but when it comes to my current status, nigga, mind your goddamn business, nigga. Unless you over here breaking bread with a nigga. If you ain't breaking bread with a nigga, don't worry about what the fuck a motherfucker doing, you know, because the I spy Negro, the spy versus spy Negro will come around and act like they with it. Oh, nigga, what you doing? Oh, nigga, they fucking nosy ass niggas, so they can go run their mouth like a little bitch ass nigga. You know, if you're not getting in, nigga, don't be talking about let me see. I want to see. Motherfuckers that just want to see. Get your weak ass fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? It's either get in, get involved, or get the fuck on. You know, and that's just how it works, you know. And I ain't mean to spill the street side of me on y'all real quick, but that just happened. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So be with it, get with it, or get the fuck on. And even when it comes to the ladies, don't be over here thinking that we gonna be going for whopper flipping money. Okay, your call center money don't pay no bill. A nigga is spending at least about what 6 to 7 racks a month to live on my and that's just with me and my 2 sons. And then it's been like that since I broke up with my shorty, you know, and then I got forced to live on the richer side of town. I'm over here living with the white folk. So for my real ones that developed relationships with me and they come through and visit, they got to put on the white gloves. Okay, they got to put the white gloves on when they come in. Mr. Booker's gated community, don't fuck around up in here. You understand? We got security who drives around the neighborhood and 24 hours a day, you know, and they will hunt you down, nigga. We ain't gonna be no purse snatching or none of that shit around me. You know, we got there's more street lights in my neighborhood right now than there was in my whole section of town of where I used to be. The white folk don't play, nigga. There's trees everywhere over here. Ain't nothing but desert and rocks over there. You know what I'm saying? The white folk gonna make sure they live in plush. They make sure that the medieval author is over here plush. A bitch come over here, then you know we gonna be breaking the bread. You gonna be breaking the bread up in this motherfucker. You gotta survive. I will show you the way, but we not gonna be doing none of this goddamn call center living. Goddamn, you gonna get to it. Fuck this dumb shit. You know, it's grind time, nigga. Ain't no holy nothing. So don't be over here thinking you over here Farrakhan and all this other shit, and you got on the white sheet, and you holier than thou, and you ain't got to do this, and you ain't got to do that. Nigga, Biden done fucked up the country. It is get down season, nigga. Okay? So if you ain't with the get down, you ain't with the goddamn, okay, then nigga, you gonna be meat on the plate in this motherfucker. It's wolf season, nigga. We're wolfing around here, you know. And I didn't make it that way. You know, you listening to the mammy and you allowing the mammy to vote has made it this way. You understand? Because they were the voting for the Kamala Harris who ain't showed her goddamn face one time. All 4 years, she ain't showed her motherfucking face. Because she over there fucking shit up. She over there playing with the rolls. Goddamn. But her ass need to be at work. She twerking to the sexy red. Okay? In the White House. The fuck wrong with you niggas? But yeah, that's the truth. So get ready for some motorcycle ganging and some marauding, nigga. Because that's where it looks like this country is going. Everybody's depressed. Everybody trying to maintain their dollars. And I'm going to deal with reality. Me not going to sit up here and be talking about no fucking Kemet. And talking about, you know, no Black History Month and all this other shit. We're not doing none of that. You better get ready for what's coming around the corner. You know, don't get blindsided by going to the party, shaking your ass, and doing the funky chicken with these niggas. Okay? So make sure your money's tight. You know, and if your money is super tight, nigga, throw something this way. Let the guy 720 hold something, nigga. Fuck you talking about up in here. So yeah, niggas on them podcasts, they be lying. You know, as a matter of fact, I just ran into it yesterday talking about how the MTV Cribs, they got a whole documentary talking about how all them niggas was lying. I don't be believing them shit. The TV, you motherfuckers fake. You know, but yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. So let me post up the links one more time. Y'all get the Cash App rolling. Okay. Y'all get the kickedoutofheaven.com. You buy the books, and we gonna keep on pushing the line, man. I still got maybe about 400 sales to make on the Kicked Out of Heaven. So I'm gonna be talking about that shit until they gone. You know, and I've done pretty good. You know, I've done pretty good, you know, with that. That was a pretty good investment, but it's time to switch gears and go into something new. You know, we've experimented, but it's definitely been brought to my attention that nigga is designed for this dark side shit. And I really don't like that personally, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't want people to think that I just be pointing the finger at people for how they were born or what type of conditions they were raised into. It's just that I need motherfuckers to check themselves, because when they don't check themselves, then they get caught up in a whole bunch of bullshit that they could have avoided when they, you know, stand in the mirror and look at their own behaviors and what may have come from what direction and what may have influenced them over time and what not to be influenced by. Stay away from being influenced by Hollywood. Stay away from social engineering. Stay away from weak foods. If you're pregnant, if you're a female that's pregnant, don't be eating no fucking fast food. Stop making these weak ass fucking snotty nosed little Daryl ass children out here. You know what I'm saying? With the jello bone structure. Stop with the dumb shit. You dig what I'm saying? That's the guy 720, and I'm out this bitch. You know? Peace. Hold on, let me run the song first. We're going to run the song first.
Hark, hark, hark. Never sold my soul to the devil, but I can say you his. Welcome to Dante's America, where the demons live. Can you tell me the difference between the snake and the rib? We take the widget to the stake just because of Eve's beard. I got nothing to give, cause there's something to take. I plot my escape while drinking fermented grapes. The undead, the Dracula, the bat with the cape. Can't see the execution, the space whether he smiles or sobs. Do not bungle the job, you might trouble the mob. They will have you for lunch, anybody gets touched. The prostitutes don't flush, and the the ghost stay cut. I move smoothly for the booty, need my gold in a plus. So welcome, hear ye, come one, come all. This the last of days, masquerading death at the ball. Watch a dragon so the sky and breathe fire on all. Strive to stay alive because the wolf don't crawl. Yes, the eagle is law, we cut the feeble and small. I'm not speaking to y'all, this is silent and secrecy. Providing the mystery, right story about victory. My blunt stay hickory, bitch niggas can't get with me. Not only OG, you know that shit it on history, nigga, fuck it. I catch a traitor's head in a bucket, I'm never trusted. My sword is never rusted, I'm plagued with the disgusted. Amazed and I love it, guns blaze at the summit. Gargoyle, who want it? Survive fights with night to watch your eyes turn bright. Keep your rosary beats for things that bumper tonight. Cause even saints face the tank for a piece of the bank. We all moving up ranks with these double-edged shanks. This is pirate and plank with song and strong drink. How long will fate take with bad success and good mistakes? We all gotta wait for the black or pearly gates. I was never early or late, the right don't debate. No, I won't hesitate. Rip his nose off his face, put his hand on the plate, then I'll boil it with dates. They'll taste checkmate and then we all say grace. Horsepower in my darkest hour. Horsepower in my darkest hour. This my iron shoe, the God 72. I had to keep it G, I knew it'd be long overdue. The lone wolf, no crew. Some take notes on how I move, cause I'd rather extract the soul than be the bastard that lose. I give no answers and clues. The master's improved. I keep the shine on my tools. The heated 9 on you fools. So your beef finds its time in stools. The crimes I choose keeps me paid, not slayed. That's why I'm chopping on blades. A jack of all trades. Never spending days in a cage popping champagne. Only made man that's custom made. Some afraid when I came to the game. No emotions didn't play, now they got something to say. For today and tomorrow, with the sorrow we laugh. And I got too much smash to borrow anyone's cash. A survivor at last and never begging. We picked the locks on the gates to get inside of heaven. Got pride with weapons, paid my bills and left them guessing. Now the feds is asking questions. Never let them see you sweating, bring infection to your connections. The rope becomes your blessing. You niggas hang out so you won't feel no stressing. See the parallels of hell as we hear church bells. No, we're never compelled. Take the oath and won't rot in jail. You niggas is obviously fairy tale. Put your face on a t-shirt and now we got souls for sale. Oh well, never tell is the motto. Life is hard as we chug on the whiskey bottle. Make your bank account look like you hit the lotto. And when I'm on the streets, only goddesses follow. Horsepower in my darkest hour. Horsepower in my darkest hour.